See that? 12.53 volts. Not fully charged. Fully charged battery is 12.6465 volts. Excuse me. Coughing cold. Yeah, right. Cold. What did you say? Cold. Alright. We're trying to charge these batteries up for, I don't know, maybe about a month. They keep on dropping. It drops more. The most I could have got at this battery a month ago when it was 90 degrees was about 12.4 volts. So I started doing some research on it. Battery charging versus temperature. Alright, a couple interesting articles came up. I never really learned about it in school. Yeah, we did learn a little bit about batteries. It was a whole class. And I, got something from it, I guess. But with the temperature thing, I never really got it. So the deal is, when the battery is at about -4 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm not sure about you Celsius people, or about 104 degrees Fahrenheit, the battery takes less voltage when you charge it. Per cell, there's 6 cells. They're going to take about 1/10 of a volt less when it's around like -4 or 100 degrees. What's the temperature where I am? Mostly around 100 degrees. I can put a temp gun, a little infrared temp thing I use for the AC and shit like that, on the battery when it's sitting. Cold engine, if I want a car outside, cold engine, hasn't been used in a week, it'll read like about like 97 degrees. Just from the sun that's heating up the whole car. 97 degrees on the battery. So it's near 104 degrees. So obviously when you put a charge to it, it's not going to take because the battery's kind of warm. So the deal is, I guess, if you really want to have your battery like charge good, freaking take it out, bring it in the house in the air conditioning, so it's around like 70 degrees and it'll charge up faster. Don't get me wrong, you can charge the battery and you will get it up to 100% charge, but it's going to take longer in time. And you might have to, I don't really have an adjustable charger, some cheap piece of crap Sears thing from the 70s, somewhere over there. But it works, it's automatic. It goes to a trickle charge when the battery is pretty much at 12.65 volts. But you will be able to charge it, just that you have to change your charger's settings. So it might be a little more amperage. You can overcome, that difference that you're going to have in the cells because the battery's hot. Anyway, thought that was interesting. So I was wondering why I'm having success charging this battery and my truck's battery, and it really wasn't working a month ago. This is too freaking hot. This garage in here can get to near 90 degrees. So everything else in it's going to be 90. It's funny stuff though. Anyway, keep reading, keep trying to learn stuff. I thought I found it interesting. And if anyone else has a problem with their batteries not charging, but they know it's a good battery, but you can't get it up to like near 12.65 volts. I'm crazy. I check my battery voltage all the time on all the cars. I charge it. Even like this, I'm going to throw it in the charger again. I want 12.6 at least. I just keep on charging the shit out of it. But put it on a low amp rating. The higher the amp rating, you're just going to cook the battery. You're going to cook all the water out of it, boil it up. It's no good. Thought that was interesting, so I was going to share it. If anyone comes across that and scratching their head going, why's my battery not charging? What's wrong with this thing? That's the reason. I do not have like a Midtronics battery tester like I used to have at work, but I used to do that shit like once a month just to play around at lunchtime. I'm going to go check my battery. And on that car, since it used to sit a lot, it said battery was good, but battery was discharged. So I'm like, alright, discharged. So I'd go home, put it on the charger. Maybe next week I'll take the car in on the weekend for work on Saturday, and it would test good. So that's all I got to say. That's the deal with charging your battery. Hear it? Sirens. I don't go outside anymore. Why? Traffic outside? Accidents? Crazy people? This area. Unfreaking believable, man. If anyone's watching in Florida, I bet where they are, there's less traffic than here. I bet. This is bad. I'd rather be in northern Florida. Daytona area is like 4 or 5 hours away. A lot less shit. Oh. Charge your battery. Do the right thing. Charge your battery. Take care of it. Leave yourself stranded. Told you. Antique charger. The deal is too, if you think your battery's bad and you do not have a battery tester, you can just, since these leads are super long, you could just, hook them up to the battery, put the meter on the windshield, and then crank it. And if your battery, the voltage, obviously it's going to drop with all the load with the starter motor. If it drops, I think to like 8 volts or lower or something, I forget. I should really just try it so I know what the heck it is, just to get a baseline of my own personal cars. But if the battery voltage drops, you have a weak battery because the battery can't keep up with that short-term high amp draw on it. So that's another way to check it if you don't have the fancy machine. Prints out the little receipt. Bad battery. Yep.